Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the third edition of the CJ High School Football Report. As we get you ready for another week of high school football, Friday night, we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot of games canceled, a lot of games being picked up at the last moment. We're going to give you what we've got. We're going to give you what do I know. Now, if there's some games out there that I do not know about, please let me know about it, please. Because there's some games I probably don't know. So I only going to pick the ones I know about. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, watching. Leave me your comments. I already got some people commenting. I love it when you guys leave comments. Regardless what you leave me a hello. You're tuning in. You're watching. I know that we got a lot going on. We're gonna go over the first APP poll of the year. With a lot of changes. We're going to give her week 2 scoreboard, my third week of top 25, picks for week 3, regional rankings for week 3, and top 10s. So for YMT and for me. I want to remind everybody too, please leave me your comments. As we said, we've got a lot going on, and we enjoy one another going on. Okay. Let's start with our AP poll. And this is the first one of the new season. Now, we've 3 weeks in. Usually we get a pretty good basic fact where everybody's at. But, COVID's still running rampant. Still getting games canceled. We've already got games canceled this week. A ton of them already got some canceled for next week. So, let's get to our first AP poll. Week 3 AP poll in Class A football, starting from bottom up. At number 10 is Williamsburg. Number 9 is Sayre. Number 8, Hazard. 7, Crittenden County. 6, Paintsville. 5, tied for 4th between Louisville Holy Cross and Newport Central Catholic. Raceland at 3. Number 2 is Kentucky Country Day. And number 1 is Pikeville Panthers. Teams that got honorable mention this week to be in the poll: Bethlehem, Frankfort, Bishop, Prosser, Russellville, Campbellsville, Betsy Lane 2-0 in Nicholas County. Class 2A from the bottom up is number 10. At number 10, it's Metcalfe County. Number 9, Owensboro Catholic. 8, Hancock County. 7, Somerset. Middlesboro in at number 6. 5, Danville. 4, Murray. Number 3, Mayfield. 2, the Beechwood Tigers, and the new number 1 team is the LCA Eagles. They took over after their huge win over Boyle County last Saturday night. Team honorable mention: West Carter, Verona, Shelby Valley, Breathitt County, Knott County Central, Todd County Central, McLean County, Prestonsburg, and Caldwell County. 3A at number 10, Paducah Tillman. Number 9 is Union. Where's your blue go? Didn't have it on today. Sorry. Number 10, Paducah Tillman. 9, Union County. 8, Elizabethtown. 7, Belfry. 6, Taylor County. 5, Mercer County. 4, Ashland. 3, Russell. 2, Bardstown. And number 1 is Christian Academy out of Louisville. Teams that got honorable mention were Bell County. And congratulations to Dudley Hilton. He picked up win number 400 last Friday night. And we're going to talk more about that in a little bit, too. But Bell County got honorable mention this week to be in the top 10. Glasgow, Estill County, Lawrence County, Rockcastle County, Hart County, and DeSales. 4A at number 10 is Knox Central. Number 9, the Letcher Central Cougars. 8, Logan County. 7, John Hardin. 6, Central. 5 is Lexington Catholic. 4 is Corbin. 3 is Boyle County. 2, Johnson Central. And number 1, Franklin County. Now, mammoth matchup in Corbin between the Red Hounds and the Flyers. Number 1 versus number 4. It's going to be an unbelievable matchup this Friday night down at Corbin, and it's going to be a packed house in front of a big crowd. Teams got honorable mention this week were Lincoln County, Hopkinsville, Perry Central, Wayne County, Bourbon County, Holmes, Allen County, Scottsville, and Rowland County. 5A, number 10 is Woodford County. Number 9, Scott County. Pulaski County, 8. 7, Southwestern, 6. Bowling Green. Trinity Catholic, 5. Owensboro, 4. South Warren, 3. Highlands, number 2. And Frederick Douglass is number 1. Teams we got honorable mention this week were Cooper Jaguars, North Laurel Jaguars, Collins Titans, Graves County, Greenwood, Great Crossing, and South Odom. And in 6A, it was a tie for 10th between Ryle and Fern Creek. Number 9 was Henderson County, 8 Davies County, 7 Ballard the Bruins, 6 North Hardin, 5 Bryan Station, 4 DuPont Manual, 3 Trinity, St. X is 2, and Male is number 1. Number 1 Male takes on number 1, 2 St. X this week. We're going to go over that one in picks and when we get there. Honorable mention this week for teams Owen County, Odom County, Central Hardin, Madison Central, Dixie Heights, McCracken County, and Paul Launch Dunbar. All right, now to the scoreboard for week 3. It was a wild week, crazy week. Things, we had games come and go, but now let me give you what I was. I was 22-14 last week. So far on the year, I'm 48-25. So, decent. Some of these games have been hard to pick. A couple of these scores are just flat out stunning. Well, here we go. Here's the scoreboard from last week. It was Danville 13, Lincoln County 7, Lexington Christian 35, Boyle County 28. It was Bryan Station 28, Mercer County nothing. It was Woodford County 34, Campbell County 13. It was St. X 30, Central 6. It was Scott County 41, Lafayette nothing. It was Ryle 40, Connor 7. It was Male 51, Ballard 14. Madison Central 34, Dunbar 24. Russell beating Raceland 28-18. It was Logan County over Christian County 49-6. It was Highlands 53, Simon Kenton 38. Bowling Green 14, McCracken County 10. It was Harrison County 35 and Anderson County 12. It was Fern Creek 21 and Fern Creek 21, Henry Clay 10. Cooper 19, Dixon Heights 10. Bowling Green 14, McCracken County 10. Doesn't say that one. And John Hardin loses to Bardstown 33-26. Games that were canceled last week because of COVID were Grayson County, George Rogers Clark, Madison Southern, Breckenridge County, and Iroquois, Emerson County, Fairdale, Carroll County, Nicholas County, Valley, Campbellville, Trinity, Valley, and that was it. Okay, now to the mountain part of the board. None ranked teams. First of all, let me give you the games that were canceled because of COVID. It was Jenkins. They were on the road for their first game in 5 years and didn't quite. Maybe try to get tomorrow night. They got the home opener tomorrow night. Wayne County did not play last week. Jackson County, Johnson Central, Marion County, Russell County, Bourbon County, Fairview all did not play because of COVID. Here are the scoreboard from last week. It was Rockcastle County 22, East Jessamine 21, North County Central 38, Beth County 33. Quarterback for North County Central, 400 yards passing in that game. Hart County 42, McCreary Central 18. It was Frankfort 52, Lane Camp nothing. Estill County 40, South Laurel 6. It was Betsy Lane 56, Morgan County 20. Bell County 22, Knox Central 14, number 400 for Dudley Hilton. As I said earlier, let's see, Shelby Valley 59, Pike Central 32, Montgomery County 34, Prestonsburg 6, Beechwood 49, Paintsville nothing, and East Ridge 40, Phelps Creek 6. Ranked teams in the mountains. It was Corbin 45, Whitley County nothing. Middlesboro, this is the most stunning score of the whole weekend. Middlesboro defeating Williamsburg 60-28. They rushed for 400 and some yards in that win over Williamsburg. Lexington Catholic outlasted Pulaski County on a field goal at the buzzer 38-36. It was Southwestern 55, West Jessamine 25. It was Covington Catholic 42, Belfry 13. Belfry 0-2 for the first time since 19 1999. Mind-boggling. It was Lester Schickel 26, Davy Crockett, Tennessee 24, and North Laurel picked up a last-moment game with Breathitt County. I did not pick this game, but they did win that game 34-12 down at Jackson. In that game, there was some people out, so it made a little difference. And our local coverage teams you hear on the radio, it was Hazard 49 over Harlan County 24. What a game for the Johnson kid. He scored touchdown. He scored a punt return, a kickoff return, he had a defensive touchdown, an offensive touchdown, and they're winning that. Prairie Central impressive 38-0 over Floyd Central and Clay County. They got the 28-14 win, but it was just a good ball game, folks. Clay County and Leslie County had their chances. Very proud of them. They played hard, but they're going to get better. They're going to improve. Top 25 this week. We had a lot of movement. We only had one new team in, but we had a lot of shake, a lot of movement up and down. You'll see when we get to it. We had 3 teams that don't play because of COVID. But usually I do not move a team if you didn't play because of COVID because I don't think it's fair. But here's the top 25 for this week. Russell is our only new team in, the Red Devils, 25. Lexington Catholic, 24. Highlands, 23. Owensboro, 22. North Hardin, 21. Scott County, number 20. Trinity, 19. 18, Pikeville. Bowling Green, 17. 16, Ashland. 15, Covington Catholic. Paul Arch Dunbar is 14. 13, South Warren. Ballard, number 12. Royal County, number 11. Corbin, number 10. St. X, 9. Christian Academy at Louisville, 8. Mayfield, 7. Franklin County, 6. Johnson Central, 5. Beechwood, 4. Frederick Douglass, 3. Lexington Christian Academy, 2. And Male is our number 1 team. So, that's our new top 25 this week. And now, let's get to our picks. We've got some dandy games on the agenda this week. Let me first of all go with the games that are not going to be played. To this point, this is the games that are not going to be played. And that is going to be Shelby County and East Jessamine. Doss against Valley. Warren East against Emerson County. Barron County versus Russell. Pulaski County, Lincoln County, Boyle County, Danville. These are all canceled because of COVID. Todd County Central, Webster County, Metcalf County, Campbellsville, Kentucky Country Day, Washington County, Madison Central, Madison Southern, Madison, Indiana, Carroll County, and DeSales and Meade County. All postponed, canceled because of COVID. So here we go. Week 1 and our first game. It will be Paul Arch Dunbar at Woodford County. Paul Arch Dunbar is going to be in a bad move after last week's loss to Madison Southern, or Central, excuse me. But the Woodford County's got a really good football team. They've been playing hard. A lot of adjustments they need to make. Road game for the Bulldogs. They got to show they can play win on the road, win at home. I think they pull the upset. I'm going with Paul Arch Dunbar. Dunbar 24, Woodford County 17. George Rogers Clark at West Jessamine. George Rogers Clark did not play last week because of COVID. So they're back this week after absence. But West Jessamine played. They didn't play very well. This is a big game for both teams. I'm going to go with the road team again. I'm going with George Rogers Clark. George Rogers Clark 21, West Jessamine 12. It's Tate's Creek at Mason County. Mason County off 1-1 start. Mason would give 1-1. Tate's Creek has not looked very good in their first couple of games. They've been struggling to score points. Mason County, I think, takes advantage of that and gets the home win. Mason County 34, Tate's Creek 12. Frederick Douglass at Lafayette. I believe Frederick Douglass has not lost a game to a Lexington school since they've been at school. So I don't expect them to lose this one. I expect them to dominate all phases of the game. I'm going Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass 54, Lafayette 21. Highlands against Campbell County. The Bluebirds finally get to come home after a couple of road games. Now, this is a big game for them because Campbell County's not that bad. They're going to have to pull together. 6A school versus 5A school, but I'll take the home team. Highlands 24, Campbell County 16. Great Crossing at Henry Clay. Now, this may be a pretty good ball game, depending on what kind of offensive mindset Henry Clay is going to be in. Now, they've been up and down the last couple of games. I tell you what, though, I love Great Crossing. I think they got a really good team, and I think Great Crossing goes to 3-0 on the year. Great Crossing 45, Henry Clay 16. Ryle plays Cooper. Cooper 2-0. Ryle 1-1. This is going to be a not a very high top defensive game here, I think. There will be, I think most of your points will be scored later. Ryle's pretty good. I think I'd take the Raiders. Ryle 34, Cooper 20. George Washington of West Virginia, the Patriots, playing the Tomcats of Ashland at Ashland. Now, Ashland doesn't lose many games at home. They lost the opener to Raceland. But this is a pretty good George Washington team. But I think, though, Ashland needs to find enough offense. I don't think they will. Out-of-state team, Mr. W, though, George Washington 23, Ashland 21. Game 2 of the Bourbon County Bowl, Harrison County versus Bourbon County. Of course, Bourbon County didn't get to play last week because of COVID. They're coming back home, getting ready for the Bourbon County Bowl. They know they got to stay healthy between now and Friday, or they'll be out of their own bowl. A tough loss, a good win for Harrison County this week over Anderson. I think Bourbon County gets the home win. Bourbon County 34, Harrison County 16. Frankfort will play Sayre in the opening game of the Bourbon County Bowl. Now, this is going to be a good ball game. These are 2-0, a pair of 2-0 schools. This is a big game for both teams. And the key here is that can the Pennington boys get it going? We saw the older Pennington has been playing well. We even saw the younger Pennington get in the game last week. He is good arm as the old one. I'm going to go with Sayre in this game. I'm taking Sayre. Sayre 32. Frankfort 22. North Hardin against DuPont Manual. 2 6A schools, both ranked in the top 10. This is going to be a good matchup. I think it's going to come down to defensive flaws in the end. I'm going to go with the road team on this one. North Hardin 23, DuPont Manual 17. Willersburg, Ohio versus Russell. Russell gets in the poll this week for the first time after a 2-0 start. I love this Red Devil team. They're very athletic, especially at the running back position. I think you're gonna win this game. I'll take the home team. Russell 34, Willersburg, Ohio 28. Owensboro against Davies County. Now we know about Owensboro. They're a 5A school, always been to state finals, this and that. But what do we know about Davies County? They're 2-0. 2 nice wins. Can they pull off a third one? This would be a difficult challenge if they do it. They got to go. They're at home, though. Davies County is. But I can't go against Owensboro. I'll take Owensboro in a close one. Owensboro 16, Davies County 12. Bullitt Central against Christian Academy out of Louisville. Christian Academy Louisville starting to really get going now. They're starting to play a lot better. Starting to get things going. And that's dangerous. When they get that offense to go in, they're going to score a lot of points. I think Friday night they will. I think they take Bullitt Central and get the W. Christian Academy out of Louisville 45, Bullitt Central 20. Mayfield against Paducah Tillman. It's going to be a slobber knocker of a matchup. Not a high scoring game, I can tell you that. It's going to be low scoring, but the middle ways. The big picture here, they got to come out on offense. I'm going to go with the road team in this one. Mayfield 34 or 24 and Paducah Tillman 18. Logan County at Russellville. Now, this was not on my picks, but I saw this game. I said, let me not pick this game. I think it's going to be a pretty good one. I think this is going to be a close game for a while, but I think Logan County finds a way to win in the end. I'll take the Cougars. Logan County 31, Russellville 24. Lexington Catholic at Covington Catholic. The battle of the Catholics. Who's going to win this game? Who's got the better quarterback? That's going to be the key of this whole ball game. And it's going to come down to who can make plays. Covington Catholic starting to play better after the opener they lost. They hope to put it all together and get the W. I'm taking the road team in this one. Upset. Lexington Catholic 28, Covington Catholic 18. And our last game, Mayo at St. X. You just going to have big crowds, going to very low scoring game. This game will come down to defense. And I love Mayo, but St. X can find ways to hang around this game. Turnovers will be a big factor in this game. I'm going to go ahead and take Mayo on the road. Mayo 21, St. X 14. All right, now give me the games that are canceled so far by mountain teams. Belfry, LCA, canceled. Southboro, Knox Central, canceled. Hazard, Breathitt County, which was the game of the week, canceled. East Carter, West Estill County, canceled. Bass County, Powell County, canceled. Letcher Central, Pike Central, canceled. Pulaski County, Lincoln County, canceled. Wayne County, Rochester County, canceled. Pineville, Paris, canceled. Now, I know, and I haven't seen it, but I do know, I heard that Pineville, Pulaski County, I know they're playing Bull County at Bull. Letcher Central is going to play Pikeville at Letcher Central. I think Knox Central's picked up a game. So, and Lexington Christian has also picked up a game. So, just go back to the website and they'll tell you who's playing who. All right, matchups. We got our first game, Clinton County against McCreary Central. Clinton County started to play pretty good. But, I think they'll take advantage of McCreary Central. This is going to be a decent game. Low scoring, but I'll take Clinton County. Clinton County 16, McCreary Central 6. Prestonsburg 0-2 at 0-2 Phelps. Somebody's got to get a W here. Prestonsburg needs a win in a bad way. Last week they lost a tough game on the road. But to a good Eastridge team. Not Eastridge, I'm sorry. Yeah, they lost to, I can't remember. But, I saw it in the scoreboard, but this is a big game for both teams. I'm going to take the Black Cats. Prestonsburg 28, Phelps 12. Jackson County at Morgan County. Morgan County's really putting points on the board, folks. They've averaged about 30 points a game. And I'm going to take the Cougars in this one. Morgan County 40, Jackson County 14. Harding at Jenkins. That's tomorrow night in Jenkins. First home game in over 5 years for the Cavaliers. I think this is going to be a pretty good ball game for a while. Harding wants to get the bad taste of the Berea loss out of their mouth. I think they go to the Jenkins and they get a big win. Harding 34, Jenkins 14. Fleming County at Martin County. Now, Martin County's had a string of bad luck because they were supposed to play the opener against Leslie. They changed, had to play Betsy Lane, lost. Last week they got pounded. They know coming home they need to get some momentum going. But this is not a bad Fleming County team. I'm going with the upset. Fleming County 34. Let me see. Fleming County 21, I'm sorry. Martin County 12. Clay County against Lee Camp. Clay County really impressive last week on the ground. Second half, rushed for over 300 yards on the ground against the Lexington County Eagles. They're known for being a passing team with the Rice kid. If they run the ball like they do there, it's going to be hard to beat those Tigers. I'll take the Tigers in this one. Clay County 34, Lee Camp 8. North County Central at home. They play McGoffin County. So as we said earlier, their quarterback had 400 yards passing last week in the win. This is going to be a big game for both teams. But I think North County at home, they'll roll again. Big numbers up. North County 48 and McGoffin County 14. Whitley County at Harlan County. I think Harlan County's coach might have learned a lesson last week that we're not all we need to crack up to be. And they're going to come home in a bad mood. Not good news for Whitley County because they run into buzzsaw here at the start of the year. And they run into another one. Harlan County 49, Whitley County 12. Lawrence County at Greenup County. Lawrence County 1-0 on the year. Didn't you play last week because of COVID? They got to get a win here, but it's tough to go on the road in the 16th region to win. Greenup County's not too bad, but I'll take Lawrence County with the W. Lawrence County 23, Greenup County 12. Shelby Valley against Floyd Central. Good win last week for the Wildcats at home over Pike Central. They got another one of the close Floyd County schools. Floyd Central struggled a little bit, putting points on the board. Chevy Valley in this one. Chevy Valley 49, Floyd Central 6. Knox Central's out because of COVID, but I said I think they picked up a game. I don't know who they're playing, so we'll find out later and let you know next week. Betsy Lane at East Ridge, 2-0. I would have not told you these two teams be 2-0, and you would have believed me. You would have called me a liar. But this is going to be a good ball game here. Betsy Lane on the road, East Ridge at home. The Burdine kid really putting up the numbers for East Ridge. He's making a whole different team. I tell you what, I had a hard time picking this game. I think this game goes to overtime, but I have to take the road team. Betsy Lane 28, East Ridge 20. Somerset at Beechwood. Now, in past, this would have been the game anybody would want to see. It's got a young Somerset team still learning how to win. They didn't play last week because of COVID. Another week off really hurt the Fire Jumpers, and it's going to hurt them here as they have to travel all that way, and they're going to come up a little short. Beechwood 49, Somerset 14. All right, our ranked teams. Johnson Central is not playing as of right now. Now, that could change. They can find them a game. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Franklin County at Corbin. This is the game in the state of Kentucky everybody's going to be watching. These are the two best 4A schools. The question is Franklin County's, they know they got the best running back in the state because their defense hold off a Corbin team that's got weapons everywhere. We talked with Coach Greer the other night. He's very excited about his team. It's going to be a slobber knocker, close ball game, but I have to go with Franklin County in the end. Franklin County 24, Corbin 16. Pikeville at Letcher Central. This is the new game of the week. Letcher Central, game of the week, chance to show how good they are. Pikeville to show that they're better, and they're mad. Mad that somebody didn't step up and play with them in the Pike County Bowl. So from this point on, Pikeville's going to be going out to make a statement every time. And I think this is a close game for a while, but I think Pikeville busted open late and wins. Pikeville 34, Letcher Central 20. Simon Kidden plays Southwestern. This is a Saturday game. Southwestern at home. This is going to be a mix for a good combination of victory for the Warriors. I think they win this game. Warriors 23, Simon Kidden 12. Pulaski County at Boyle County. Now, originally they were supposed to have played Lincoln County because of COVID. Now they get picked up Boyle County. And I can tell you one thing. Coach Floyd Hines is not afraid of – I'm not Floyd Hines. Coach Hines of Pulaski County is not afraid of nobody. And that just tells you right here. Now, this is going to be a tough game, but I have to go up the home team in this one. Boyle County 28, Pulaski County 21. And North Laurel was originally open this week. They could pick up a game. You never know at the last second. But our last mountain game before we get to our coverage game is Middlesboro at Garrett County. Middlesboro's been playing pretty hot. They're not a good poker player. They're getting all the aces and kings. I think they're going to come up with royal flush in this one. Middlesboro 45, Garrett County 14. Okay, in our last game, Leslie County at Williamsburg. You should be able to hear this game on WZQQ 97.9. You would have heard Hazard's game, but I'll talk about that in a minute. Leslie County last week showed a lot of promise, but this is a road game. And Leslie County needs to get some more games under the belt to really prove. Now, I think they're going to play with a lot of heart. I think they're going to play good. They're going to play good. They'll keep it close, but I have got Williamsburg in the end. Williamsburg 45 and Leslie County 14. Now, Hazard. They were supposed to play Breathitt County. Canceled because of COVID. I just talked with Coach Dan Howard before I come on the air. He said right now has not got a game, but he said he's hoping that one will come through. So I know that. And also want to Prairie Central had an open date this week. By that change. So those are our picks for this week. Like I said, they change from day to day. I can wake up in the morning and half these games probably will be taking place. So just check your local KHSAA's website, and they'll tell you. All right, regional rankings for this week. We start with Class A. In Class A, bottom up, number 9, Phelps. 8, Harlan. 7, Lincamp. Paintsville, 6. Williamsburg, 5. Pineville, 4. Hazard, 3. Betsy Lane, 2. And number 1, the Pikeville Panthers. 2A, got Martin Kelly, 9 or 10. Prestonsburg, 9. Leslie Kelly, 8. 7, Morgan Kelly, 6. Preston Kelly, 5. Somerset, Knox Kelly Central, 4. Shelby Valley, 3. Eastridge, 2. And Middlesboro, number 1. McCree Central, 3A. McCree Central, 10. McGoffin Kelly, 9. Powell Kelly, 8. Floyd Central, 7. Pike Central, 6. Rockcastle Kelly, 5. Belfry, 4. Bell Kelly, 3. Estill Kelly, 2. And Lawrence Kelly, 1. 4A, it is Harlan Kelly, 8. Knox Central, 7. Wayne Kelly, 6. Clay Kelly, 5. Perry Central, 4. Letcher Central, 3. Corbin, 2. And Johnson Central, 1. It's South Laurel, 5. Whitley Kelly, 4. Pulaski Kelly, 3. North Laurel, 2. And number 1 is the Warriors of Southwestern. None mountain teams that play in a district with a mountain team. Jenkins 0-0. Jackson Kelly 0-1. Rams, Raceland 1-1. Fairview 0-2. 2-0 Sayre. Christian County Louisville 2. Danville 2-0. West Carter 1-1. 2-1 Bass County. 0-2 Garrett. 1-1 Mason Fleming. 0-2 Pendleton. 0-2 Lewis. And 1-2 Lincoln County. So now to our top 10. And I'm going to do W1TV's first because they had some movement. I didn't know what they were going to do with Belfry because it was a hard decision to make, but they kept the Pirates in there. At number 10 is Belfry. This is W1TV top 10. Belfry, number 10. Williamsburg, 9. 8, Middlesboro. 7, 6. 7 is North Laurel. 6, Letcher Central. 5, Pulaski Kelly. 4, Southwestern. 3, Pikeville. 2, Corbin. And number 1, Johnson Central. Now, we got number 3, Pikeville versus number 6, Letcher Central for game of the week. Now, my top 10 this week. And I dropped Belfry out. I just thought, I know they're not playing this week because of COVID, and they're 0-2, but they'll get back in there. I know they will. But number 10, I got Williamsburg. At 9, Perry Central. I got the Commodores in at number 9. 8, Middlesboro. 7, Letcher Central. 6, North Laurel. 5, Pulaski Kelly. 4, Pikeville. 3, Southwestern. 2, Corbin. And number 1, the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. So that is week 3 in a nutshell. As we got you set, got your picks, got your scoreboard, got your top 25 regional rankings, and everything going on. Okay, what a reminder, everybody. I'll be back with you Sunday night with the CJ Howard Show. We'll be with you at 8 o'clock. Got a big show for you. Just completed everything today. Corey Hoskins is going to be my co-host, and we've got a guest list that is high quality. Kyle Maggart's going to be on the show with us. Also, going to have Dudley Hilton with us. Dudley's going to talk about number 400 wins and moving on. We're also going to talk to Anthony Hampton, Shelby Valley head coach. And then it will either be John or Camille we'll talk to at 9:30. So tune us in on Sunday night, September 5th, 8 o'clock. YouTube, Facebook. We'll have the phone number up and rolling. Give us a phone call or leave us a comment. We love it when you guys do that. Reminder, I'll be back with you next Wednesday night, but week 4 of rankings, picks, and much more as week September 8th at 7:45. Should be another good show. We'll see how many games we have canceled next week. But this week, hopefully it'll calm down eventually, and we'll go from there. I want to remind everybody, if you haven't been to my Facebook page, go over my high school sports page. Go over and click the like button. I would appreciate that very much. I would also appreciate it if you could go to my YouTube page. You go to my YouTube page, push the subscribe button, and let me know what you think about my videos. If I can get 1,000 subscribers, I can do some more live stuff over there, and that will be big in the future to come. Want to remind everybody, too, Kentucky plays Saturday afternoon at noon. Louisiana Monroe is coming to town. We'll talk about that on the show on Sunday night. We've got a lot of topics we're going to be talking about on the show. We'll do it as well. Go ahead. So I want to thank everybody that watched tonight. If you're able to go, get out and watch your local team play. This is CJ Harris saying good night, everybody. God bless you, and be safe.